So the guy in the middle of the screen, that's the former Google CEO, Eric Schmidt. And I'm just bringing attention to him because they're all the same, all the tech, all Silicon Valley, all of these AI people. They're all the same. I know that seems like, oh, I shouldn't say that. No, listening to this, basically he's talking to a bunch of people that are also going into being tech giants in Silicon Valley and joking about how, well, instead of asking people for permission to take their stuff, we'll just ask for forgiveness later. So when I get so heated about these people, it's because everything is about money and winning to them. And I actually think that since they have to invest, I guess with AI, you have to invest a lot up front with the hopes that all the gains will come in the end. I think that's when God's going to flip the tables. You know the way God flipped the tables of the money changers in the temple, how rageful and angry he was because, that's who these people were back then. That's the same. I mean, he knew their character. He knew what it wasn't. I mean, you have to be a low type character to use the church to sell in, to make a profit for yourself in. But these people would do it. It's the same mindset. And yet they think that they're so smart. Like, oh, we're, trying to figure this out and this out. And it's like, no, you're just confusing yourselves more. And it then goes on to say that there's going to become this knowledge supremacy between China and the U.S. Yeah, well, so both of you will lose. I mean, at least when it comes to you guys and AI, because you don't understand that in order to be knowledgeable, you are missing a big part of your brain, which is that biblical, that spiritual part. I mean, you can go to your Zen Buddhist and say you do meditation. Yeah, but clear, it doesn't do any, yeah. So, eventually God flips the tables, is my point. And I think that AI is going to be when he flips the tables. But unlike the way he was pretty rageful when he flipped the tables in the temple back in the day. But I think this one is going to be entire companies. Boom, boom, boom. He's gonna wait for them to invest as much money as they can. Because this guy, he says, I invest in everything with the hopes that it'll win. Like, it's just money hungry. And then this is what I hate about our government system is, it's our government that gives these people so much, he can go and talk to Congress anytime he wants. He can go and tell the Biden administration, we need this AI bill. You and I can't do that. Those people don't listen to us, even if you're a constituent. That's not how our system should work. That's what dirtbags these are. Think about that. You have all this power, you have all this money, you have all this wealth. And yet, not only do you steal, the everyday person and citizens' data, but you think it's okay to just say, we'll steal it and then ask for forgiveness. So you're basically putting us down like we're stupid. But then on top of it, you monopolize our government system as if you haven't gotten enough. So they're sick. So they are convinced that AI is going to be this successful thing and nothing can stop it. They believe it so much, it's almost like the Titanic. Remember how they said with the Titanic, not even God could sink it and then it sunk? That's the same thing here. Something tells me that they're all of these tech giants, all of these CEOs, all of these money changers and dirtbags that have been usurping our government's time, and because of all their money, putting in legislation that all serves them, using us, spitting all over the little people, never enough for them. I think that's what God's going to do to them. they're going to go broke. Because the only power that could do something to stop AI, so and mostly so that these people can't because they're just sick in the head. They're narcissists at the very least. I mean, you can be a psychopath and not kill. So, but everything's about winning for them. So I think God's going to greet them with a big lesson about losing so bad that it may be just hard for them to get up again. They'll have nothing left. But God, like he always does, will wait till the perfect timing. After they all fully invest and put everything, because they're so sure AI will be successful, and then flip it. And it'll be done and over. I anticipate, well, within the next year, they're going to all go belly up. I could be wrong. But their days are numbered, at least when it comes to their wealth, their power, and their control. The way God's going to flip tables this time, boy, oh boy. I wouldn't want to be one of them.